I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys and girls, everyone in between. Well, no, boys and girls. Well, then, sir, hey, damn, it's whatever. So, everyone. I almost forgot to do this motherfucking episode, bro. I almost forgot. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm about to go get up, slap, go code, or go learn how to code. We gonna do this all night, bro. Cause like, I'm like, yo, I may have energy into the night. Therefore, if I have energy into the night, I could just learn at night. And we could really speed up the process because it is approximately 12 episodes left. So, we could just do three, before recess at 3. Learn the fucking local scripts, learn the modules, and, I'm body hacking a little bit. I'm doing some body hacks, okay? I might be a little bit confused. What do you mean by your body hacking? Listen, bro, you can use wavelengths to speed up your learning. But I have some egg salad. It's low key not that good. I would need my mom to make this. Yes, because no, I think I did this wrong. But it still does quaste, whatever. It still does taste quite nice. It tastes quite nice. Yeah, maybe like soft boiled instead. Like that's just the diversity of my fucking egg salad. Like you could just make this shit with soft boiled, hard boiled. But yeah, I don't really have too many topics, but we have some shit to talk about. So, I'm gonna definitely talk about the enterprises and stuff like enterprises. So yeah, the game. Like, I prepare for it to just me to constantly evolve my epic coding skills. We're gonna be the best, bro. I still also have to learn how to 3D model. I'm trying to go straight into Blender, bro. Straight into Blender. We blending. We blending. We blending. I had to remember to not chew on the thing. I do quite like it. And I do quite like it, but it just don't hit the same, man. It don't hit the same. But, Trump fucking Venezuela, bro. Nah, bro. Imperialism in the big 2026? Shit's crazy, bro. In the big 26. Like in the big for real, man? Like this is what we own? And the nothing, like they kind of said this on Twitter. So I saw this on Twitter. The nothing ever happens, people are gonna have a fucking worst time ever, bro. Like, yeah, look what comes of this. Nothing. It's like the ignorant niggas I've discovered about politics. But guess what? All of this nothing is gonna turn into something. Duality. Fuck. Fuck. Hmm. Hmm. Yo, mukbang podcast. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, you gotta do a mukbang podcast. Nah, I'll be fake savoring the fuck out of the food. So like, we not doing shit. Oh my God, bro. Man, seeing niggas eat like large amounts of food, you hit different, bro. Cause like, I want to do that. I don't know. Like some episodes could be normal, or we just have a segment where I eat something. Maybe I could do recipes. I wouldn't really care if anyone copied me on this shit, because it's just like, I'm gonna do it better than you. Okay, you could, if you have to take the idea, you're not really gonna do it better. hmm I will spank you, boy. Bitch me, boy. The fuck? Mm. 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 Hmm. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm dead far away from the mic. Like, I'd be a little bit too far from the mic, but it's all good. Uh, so yeah, proceeding, man. Like, we're basically at war. I hope they don't initiate the draft. That would be crazy. I mean, we have, what, more than enough fucking soldiers, but still, like, keep them niggas here. Like, niggas don't have to go to war for real. That's only because we're falling. Hmm. 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 Egg salad. Yummy, yummy. Mm. Mm. You know, I have an idea for the face cam. You know, that we could do them. So we're gonna have to buy like a lot of different clothes that I've never worn before. And like besides wearing clothes I've never really worn before, but I would have to wear a mask. I would want to be on a couch. Wires everywhere, entanglements everywhere. Mm. Life is gonna be good, man. Like this shit gonna get good. Good like this motherfucking egg salad. Oh my God. Mm. I gotta chill, man. Okay, I'm done eating. I really almost forgot this episode over some damn egg salad. But I remembered it when I was eating. Said, okay, kind of made egg salad that I made for the first time. Might have been a little bit impatient. No, maybe could have let it cook a little longer. I don't know. We all learn from our mistakes. I hope we do. You know, white people do not learn from their mistakes all the time, and it's okay. It really does suck to be the inventor of, like, a lot of fucking horrible things. Oh my god. And it's like, whenever it comes to that, like, Rome thing, like, oh, men think about Rome. Don't make it a men thing. It's really like a white man thing. They are thinking about Rome. Okay? But guys, the way that Rome fell is kind of similar to how any kind of empire falls. It's like they get a little bit lazy. They're a little dished out. He wasn't physically dished out because that's huge, but they were certainly monetarily dispersed out. We kind of help everyone, and that's fine. We can help everyone. But it's like not everyone really deserves the help, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, and niggas are betting on this shit. Like fuck the cow sheet niggas, right? It's like, it's kind of like a brag almost. It's like, hey, this is what they do at the very top. They brag on you having to go get sent to a motherfucking war that you don't want to fight, that you don't want to be a part of. And this is pretty like a white people thing. All types of niggas and like racism and like low-key homophobia and like a myriad of bullshit. It's like, it was just like white people, and I was like, okay, now you're at the forefront. You've won. You have your fear. You have your deception. You've kind of genetically hacked people into remaking capitalism in certain cases, right? But like, my nigga, look at where we're at. Like, okay, you win. You win overwhelmingly. You've won overwhelmingly. Good job, white people. But now, there's no fucking anything to turn to. There's nothing to turn to. Wow. There's nothing to turn to. I don't even think loopholes should exist. Like, abusing loopholes should be illegal and constitute for fines. Fines, okay? Hefty fines. Because, no, y'all be like, give us 100 mil. Nigga, ask for $1 billion. What the fuck? Ask that nigga for a fucking $1 billion. Ask that nigga for money. Ask him for money. Ask him for money. And then Benjamin and Daniel were gonna come on. Oh dear. I'm proud of you for that. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. You are, yo, Them Zionist niggas are a disgrace to Jewish people. That is y'all biggest disgrace as Jewish people, bro. Zionism, like, no, 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 no. Like, look at that shit. That's some bullshit. Like, what do you mean you saw a nigga come in, take over everything, take you niggas out of y'all homes, kill you, and then you're like, I'm gonna adapt this mindset. What the fuck? What the fuck? What did you learn? You learned nothing. You niggas learned nothing. And this is another white people thing. Jesus. 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 Speaking of Jesus, if Jesus was to come back, y'all probably would have no fucking clue about who he truly is, bro. Or that nigga's gonna get capitalism to death. That's how, like, he dies for capitalism to die. Like, the biggest sin of capitalism, he dies. So then all of capitalism can fucking die. You know, like, so for bro, like, it's not even always like that. Sometimes it's just like, bro, we just need heavy reform, like heavy social laws. Like, no, bro, niggas cannot be able to run free like this. The average man had 2 families. Oh, okay. Okay, I see why. The rich nigga is mad. Like, that nigga could support. It's supporting his fake family, his real family, and he could support you on the side. The little mamacitas. And them niggas got out there like, no. The mamacitas can only support the rich niggas. Us rich niggas. And then that shit doesn't work. I mean, actually gonna do this. But it's like, if you're a king, you know, you gotta kinda have some charm to you. If you have no charm to you, then... Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Man, we really gotta do a podcast mukbang, bro. Oh... My God, bro, I'm such a fat fuck, okay? Like, it's a problem, but I don't care. Like, no, I'm a fat fuck. This is me for real. Like, bro, like, my meat is too tender. My vegetables, smoothie blenders. Bro. I like broccoli. Like shit is just too nice. Shit is just too damn nice. I have such a big particular appetite for food. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Can you not do that? Accidentally picked up my phone, got a little distracted. Time to rid myself of distractions. We got a lot to do in the big 2020 26. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Oh, I think something's something in my tooth. Man, this episode gonna be a little bit on the shorter side. Just a little bit. Not too much. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Never too much. Yo, listen, we gotta admit Playboy Cardi's like the king of the underground, right? Like we gotta admit this as people. Who's really bopping like Cardi? No one. If he wins a Grammy, he gets the underground out of the underground. He gets a little bit more mainstream. And guess what? Guess what? A lot of you niggas is not getting signed to them bitches. You niggas is touching kids. You niggas is it's beating women. You niggas is touching women. When she said no poppy, she talking about no poppy, and you talking about yes. Like no, 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 no. It's that incel shit, bro. Like I feel bad for men because they're getting no real sauce. Like like no real sauce, you know? This is it's like that's why it's like the 40%, 80% thing is like also kind of sound. That's hard because some of us just have no sauce, you know? Like we some of us just be in our own world and hey, that applies for women too. So that's fine, right? But real spell, all you have to do is really like be yourself and be confident. And you know, it's like this is like the funniest. I said this in the last episode, but this is still relevant. Like you got to do the work. You've got to do the work. Like you want the baddie but good girl. Baddie, but she's not really a baddie. She's a goodie. It's like the opposite of a brownie, a blondie. Wait, that's kind of racist. You see how they like? You see what I mean? Like they got us genetically, bro. Like I was just trying to be different. I was just trying to show a difference. I don't even. No, it's always that deep. It's always that deep. But if it comes down to it, you definitely got to get yourself like. You want a good woman, you got to be a good person, you know. And that is from every single like aspect of your fucking life. Like your friends gotta be fake good people. Like you gotta be a good person. And it's like, oh, but I just hang around him. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like some certainly questionable niggas. I'll tell you that much. You're around a questionable bunch. That's why a lot of them fucking underground niggas is not get this sign, bro. It's like, why do you have afflictions to that guy? We gotta get you away. That's what's gonna happen too. Like some of are gonna go up because they didn't touch kids, and good for fucking y'all. Y'all are going to reap industry success. Y'all are going to make a new thing. Before a white person comes in, and oh my god, dang, bro, what if they do try and like just get the underground? Like as soon as it hits major, like just throw all these white kids. I can see it happening. I can see it happening. I can see it happening, man. You know, honestly, bro, Instagram sucks. Like, can we be real? Like, Instagram sucks. Like, could we keep it a stack? Like, Instagram sucks. Like, there's none that's really as good as like Instagram, bro. Like, Instagram just buns. Like, it could be so much better, bro. I don't know. It doesn't have like the games that Snapchat has. It's like Snapchat still technically has like filter domination, like they were the people behind the filters, man. And guess what? They still go with them. Like, if I ever shot a Snapchat filter in the big 2026, I know y'all want to leave that behind. Oh, we was all cringe, but guess what? Why the fuck would you niggas ever want to stop being cringe? You're stopping yourself from being yourself. Hmm. I realized in this journey for me to dominate the markets and dominate the markets, just dominate the markets. But in my plans to dominate the markets, to be rich, to get rich, you have to be rich. Like that is so keen, and that's what really separates the 1% from everyone else. Like anyone who makes it, it doesn't really matter how they make it, through college, quant, hedge fund, soulless guy, from to content creator, to artists, to writers, to many other different people, you know. Like to get rich, you have to be rich, rich in spirit, the richer the spirit, the richer everything around you is. hmm Everything goes up like honey on a motherfucking, like honeycomb, okay? Sweet like honeycomb. Everything gets sweeter, everything gets better, everything gets nicer. And that just comes from just, going against the grain and being being goaded. You must be goaded. But not everyone could truly make it. I think like some people like do understand that, right? But there's still more to it. But it's like you have to be rich, like everywhere. Like every aspect of your life is rich. And that's where you will become your higher self. That's way to put it. Your higher self. You know? Yourself that chose love. The self that chose not to hate, but to just sometimes it's just best to leave something how it is. Hey, we got something how it is, put you here. Hey, hey. Anywho, before this episode ends off, I just want to say that the slideshows will be definitely making a comeback. The slideshows are pretty funny. Slideshows are pretty funny. The slideshows are pretty funny. Okay? I'm gonna put some wrote onto them. They're gonna be really funny. They're gonna be everywhere. Phoenix Core. uh, And then I streamed for a month, and then, we draw some game vlogs, and, we eventually make a new tier for the Patreon, and when shit starts to get ridiculous, it's gonna get ridiculous. 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 Yeah, Adidas, hit me up. Nah, but like, I do definitely want my own fashion brand. Yeah, man. I got some pretty nice ideas for the fashion world, incorporating. Sorry, that is classified information, okay? I am projected to make M's off of that one, okay, buddy? I cannot just think those ideas. Like, I could tell you, like, I could be like, yeah, like, I'm gonna get into game development. Like, I might be able to tell some close-knit details and ideas for the podcast, right? But it's like, I wouldn't give a fuck that someone just copied me. Because it's like, yeah, of course you just copied me, because you have no fucking ideas. First in line. First in line. But the last to ever want to help. That's how some of you niggas are. That's why you can never be rich. That's why you can never get rich. I don't know. That's why people don't want billionaires to get taxed, because like, they think they're gonna be them, but it's like, have you ever considered what the fuck they're doing? Like, low-key, right? We definitely do some billionaire slander, you know? Like, do you really need all that, my nigga? Loophole slander, all types of shit. Maybe like the way you could like tax markets and like how they like grow. It's like, even though it's mostly other people, so that's technically other people's money. This is very weird. Like, how could one tax the stock market? It's considered an unrealized gain, not knowing if it's, but like these dudes be having huge stock into their company. That's such an uncanny thing. And then we just have to incentivize them to not take in huge pots of cash anymore. Yeah, no, you don't really need that. Like, that's what really needs to happen. I think that's really it. Like, they just can't really take huge margins of cash, but it's like, we, the executives, deserves to get paid. It's like, have you not realized that you are making a decision, right? That, oh my God, but people are still building. This is why it's like, I wouldn't ever really want to be a billionaire. Maybe worth it. Like, okay, fine, I'm worth a couple billion. I don't really have a billion, but I'm worth it. Because, like, I would just want to give it for my employees. Like, that's the real backbone of this shit. The real backbone of capitalism is the workers. You can be the inventor, and, you can definitely, and, like, guess what? You will get paid handsomely for your inventions. But you think you deserve more when you don't. You don't deserve less, but you certainly don't deserve more than the average man. Like, way too much more. Because look what happens when power gets consolidated to just one person or thing or family or entity, corporation. Like, it gets hectic. It gets unreal. It gets to a point. Raiding Venezuela for fucking oil, man. Ah, this world, bro, this world. I'll resist. I don't think I said it last episode for episode 14, but resistance is a symptom of the way that things are and not how they necessarily should be. And it's necessarily very good to resist at all points and facets. Maybe, nah, he's right. Yeah, nah. The right wing is definitely not onto anything. Y'all have gone full lunatic-ish mode. Not really. Hmm? But yeah, it's getting kind of late. No, I didn't mean to drop this episode late. I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. But I gotcha. But I gotcha with more. And I gotta drop mad fucking full episodes for the people now. Over on the tube. Over on the tube ski. Balooski. Truski, Dooski, Nooski, Pooski, Wooski. But I'll see ya, man. I'll see ya, bro. Maybe we'll come back and we could have some game leaks. That's gonna be the next thing. But like, that's the thing about those leaks. Those leaks are gonna get like more and more and more special as time goes on. Trust me, baby, trust me. Trust me, baby, trust me. Trust me, baby, trust me.